All right, little quick bonus here. I'm going to open up this Series 110 in a sec, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. Last night I had a trade night at our local card store, so I went in, made a few trades, spent a few dollars, picked up a couple PC cards. Kind of out of the whole trying to make money thing. If I can get a little bit back here and there, I'm happy. If not, just sort of collecting and for the hell of it. It's just fun to do, I guess. So what I did was I traded the owner of the card shop, Dylan Cousins, PSA 10, for a couple of unopened boxes of wax, a few things to open up on the channel. This is one of them, so I'm going to open this in a minute. It's one of the deals I made. He's pretty good about that. He's always looking he's happy just to make a little deal. Even if he doesn't make, he knows that I spend, so it is what it is. And then there's a card that I kind of been chasing for a little while. I'll Phil the Thrill. Super hard to get a 10 on. I think I've sent 2 or 3 of these in. I've gotten a 9 every time. So a guy there, Trade Night, sort of had one. So these retail for about 170, 180, I think, Canadian. And I gave him Lucas Raymond PSA 9 that I had, and $80. So he probably got an extra $20 in trade value out of it, but I get the card that I wanted. And it, softened the blow a bit for me. So it only cost me, the way I look at it, this card only cost me $80. The other card was just going to sit in the collection. Anything that's a 9 and you can trade up to a 10, take a little bit of the sting out, it's good. If I sold it on eBay, I'd get, 110, lose 20, I'd get 90, 85, $80 for it anyway. So sort of broke even on that. And then this one here was kind of a fun little deal that we had. Me and the owner of the store, he just had one of his subs come back. He knows I collect the Mooseheads guys, so I didn't know what this was worth, and neither did he. So he said, "What do you think it's worth?" I said, "I don't know, probably 60, $70." He said, "No, it's probably closer to 100." He said, "You know what?" He said, "Because you PC him, I'll give him to you for $50." So we took that. So I paid $50 for this, so I'm happy with that. That'll go in my collection. I don't really care about the PC cards, whether they're 10s or not. I do kind of care about this one because not really one of my main PCs, but I just like Phil the Thrill, and he's about to set the Iron Man record, so can't complain about that. Then I did make one more deal, which I don't have with me. I traded a Swayman PSA 9 to a guy for a straight up raw Laffy that looked mint, and I dropped that off on my way home to the guy who does my group submissions for PSA. He just lives up the street. He's a good friend of mine, been a good friend of mine for forever. You should check him out. East Coast Collectibles. He has a YouTube channel, does breaks. Yeah, really good guy, and sort of bends over backwards and throws me a little deal when he can. He has to make a little money too, but for the most part, I get a really good deal. So we'll do it. We'll get to it. We'll open the glossy first, since I've never ever in my life seen a good hit come out of that. We'll get that out of the way right away, and we'll see what we got. So we're going to get a little card opening and a little insight into how I do my trading. Let me know what you think about that. I like this camera a little bit better. Try and take my time and show the cards better. And we got ourselves Cole Caulfield, which there's a million of. A Silver Spencer Knight, and Grigorio Denisenko for Florida. And nothing too special there, and not shocking. I think that those packs were sort of thrown in for the owner, but God, the packs are so loose compared to everything else. Series 1, so obviously we're hunting Zegras and Caulfield. Let's see what we get here. Landeskog. First pack is the good old base pack. The tins are, I can't believe how floppy the packs feel. It's crazy. You can tell that the quality just isn't there with this series. I guess that's what makes the Caulfields worth so much. And portraits, or superstars, sorry. Honor Roll, Stamkos, and so far that Connor Mack base card back here is my best hit. Not saying a whole lot, but at least it's worth something. Oh, there we go. Little rookies retrospectives. Ottinger, who was really good actually. All right, we can put the base card as our biggest hit away. Usually you get one and a half Young Guns per tin. So let's see if we can. Oh, here's our Young Gun. I'm going to throw that aside. Hope that's a biggie. Throw that aside and open that up at a different point. Throw it aside. Dazzler. Sid the Kid. Stamkos. Let's hope for the good one. And canvas. Perron. Great role player. Yeah, 100%er. Look at that. Philip Dagno. And last card before we see what the Young Gun is that we got. Come on, a second Young Gun. Yep, we got a second Young Gun. Nice. Well, let's see who we got here. We got ourselves. Oh, okay, Colton. Ross Colton. And the other one is, oh, I already know who this is, but I didn't spoil it for you guys. It's not a great one. There we go. Mike Hardman for Chicago. I think the least likely to win the cup this year. All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you at the next one.